I'm Troy Kirby with a quick look at the 2022 Washington State legislative session. The House Finance Committee heard public testimony on HB 1914, which would update and expand the Motion Picture Competitiveness Program.
Hey, Washington's a scenic wonderland of talented professionals. We should be benefiting from the film economy. You've heard why this FilmWorks effort came into account years ago. Well, we need to do more to stay up. We're losing out to the north and the south of us. The economic multiplier that goes along with this impacts every single legislative district. Our creative community is important. They've been hit hard in the last couple years. Think of all the joy they've brought us too. Let's make sure that they can work here in Washington.
Washington FilmWorks is the legislatively commissioned nonprofit organization that manages a $3.5 million fund to facilitate economic development opportunities in the statewide film industry. We have two programs. One is the Motion Picture Competitiveness Program, and the other is we run the official state film office of Washington State. Productions approved for funding assistance through the Motion Picture Competitiveness Program have had a significant impact statewide, generating $447 million of economic activity from an investment of $54.7 million from Washington State.
To quickly remind this committee, this program has a funding mechanism that is modeled after the Main Street program, where businesses with a business and occupation tax liability can choose to contribute that tax liability to Washington FilmWorks. Afterwards, they receive a dollar-for-dollar tax credit in return from the Department of Revenue.
Bill 1914 provides the funding to embed this work in our programs and make them sustainable so that my children can see a future for themselves as filmmakers too. Two examples of the work we are currently doing: our work with Epiphanies of Equity Consultancy to ensure that Washington FilmWorks policies and programs are equitable, and building training programs and resources to create a culture of inclusivity.
The last movie that's been filmed in San Juan County was Practical Magic, which was an amazing film. And we have not seen $1 since then. An average TV shoot in San Juan County for 5 days generates $150,000 directly to the local economy. This bill is an amazing bill. I highly recommend that we look at this. Every day I walk out into my parking lot and look up and see planes flying to Vancouver. 90% of the films that are filmed in Vancouver or in British Columbia could be filmed in San Juan County or even in Spokane County, as the honorable member who dropped the bill could attest.
Thank you for watching the 2022 Washington State legislative session.